It's Dave the Grey from the Hairy Game Lords, and this week we've been playing Ditic. Now, this is a promo copy, and it's a very, very simple game. You have some dice, and you have some tiles, and that is pretty much it. So, that doesn't sound very exciting, I hear you say. To be honest with you, my first impression was, there's some dice in the box, there's some tiles, there's a Hessian bag. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a go. You know what? This game is absolutely awesome. It's probably the game I've been most pleasantly surprised by in a long time, because I thought, nothing very much to that. But it is a really, really well thought out game. It's got a little bit of take that, and it's got a whole load of strategy that you don't immediately see. The first game, we were like, we know what's going on. And the second time round, it kind of clicked, and it was absolutely ace. And I would play this a lot. Pretty much, it's 2 to 4 player. You have your tiles, and as you put them together as the game goes along, you make a little circle out of your tiles. So, with this one, the blue player would get a 3-pin dice. Now, each dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, has got different powers. You can take each other's dice, so there's a bit of take that. You can block people, and pretty much the first person to get a 6-pin dice wins the game. Dead easy. But there is a lot of tactical thinking, and I think I beat Pete. Pretty sure I beat Pete. Pretty sure I beat Pete a lot. Now, he's denying this, but I think I'm better than him at tactics.
However, on both games you lost, Dave.
Shh! Don't tell anybody that!
Hipster King here, we've been playing Ditic, and I absolutely love this game. I was blown away at how simple it was, but how much of a game there was. You like Dave said, there are really 2 or 3 elements to this game. There's dice, there's the tiles. You can either place a tile, which can create a space for a dice. We've already said that. So if you put 2 blues down and they're in the majority, you get a dice of 2. If you put 3 blues down, you get a 3 dice. Obviously, the issue, what you can start to do, and this is where a bit of the planning comes in, if I can see that Dave's already got to, wherever he has a majority, he can place a dice. So I've got to make sure that whatever I put against that will cancel out his majority. So trying to get 2 on 2 so that he doesn't get a dice, neither do I. So it's a balancing game all the time. You can then start to move your dice around. And what you do to level your dice up, if I've got 2, let me just show you. So if I've got 2 2s close together and I can move them so they're on the same spot, that 2 becomes a 3. There's a beautiful move that if you get a 1 and a 3 together, you can create a 4. So you can have like a little power move and jump to a 4. You've then got to build 2 4s up to get your 5, and then you've got to create another 5 to finally create your 6. So there's balancing between getting enough dice out onto the board so that you can get those combinations of dice and level your dice up, whilst making sure that you've got enough board space, you're generating enough new dice through your board, and you're getting your dice in the right places. So it's working out how to manage all that. There is take that, but it doesn't feel take that. It is more like a game of chess, which isn't really take that. It doesn't have that kind of stab in the back thing. It is more about tactical play and trying to block or prevent the other person playing. It didn't feel the same as kind of a real nasty sort of take that. It was a nicely done take that game anyway. Dave's disagreeing. He's pretending to stab me at the minute. I just think this game is so cleverly designed. It's beautifully simple. But there's a depth to it that I really enjoyed, and I've played it as a 2-player. I've also played it a 3-player, and I haven't played it yet at 4. But at 3, having that extra player to think about increased the level of thought you needed to do on each one of your moves, and added I really would enjoy playing this at 4, and I can't wait to play it again. Go and take a look at the Kickstarter, and make sure that you back it, because this is a game that should be on everybody's shelves.